if you follow like the NIST Cybersecurity Framework, for example, so you have your preventive controls, right? So first of all is to identify. The first is identify. So that's what I talked about earlier, about identifying your
Assets.
attack surface, your asset, identifying the risk within your environment. Then the next thing is the protect, which means that you build controls and implement controls to reduce, the risk that you identified. And the next thing, the next step, which is critical, is detect, because our controls would not work 100%. So if we have built controls to prevent, they might not hold up at certain times. So I always say this, that probably one of the things that is worse than being breached is being breached and not know it. So I think we need to invest more in detective capabilities. So that is where threat detection becomes very critical to every security strategy. A lot of security budget is spent on defense or spent on preventive measures. We want to buy the latest firewalls, zero trust architecture, everything. That's beautiful. But we also need to invest in our detective capabilities. So how do we know if something is happening in our environment that should not be happening? So that's where threat hunting comes into place. That's where threat detection comes into place, analyzing trends and being able to respond, right? Which is the next in the NIST cybersecurity framework. So you respond and you recover.